All right, so what's going on, y'all? Hey, nice. That dude's cool. He's got a nice bike. But anyway, what's happening? It is oh shit, yep. It's the Wavy One here, and in this video, all right, so in this video, I'm going to be going around my local area, right around my house, and I'm going to be showing y'all some of the wild edible plants, weeds, herbs that are in my local area, but I'm not special. I'm in the suburbs, right? I am in the suburbs. So don't think that I'm some special kind of person, because I guarantee if you look at the ground, around, really wherever you go, you're going to see herbs everywhere. And the more that you see them and you start to build a relationship with the flora in your area, and like I said, really wherever you go, because every state that I go to, every city, there are a ton of plants. We are in nature. Let me just show you what I mean. I'm actually going to start on the side of the house. You got all these bad boys right here. Now, I don't know what these are. I've seen them on YouTube videos before, but they are all along here. So there's those things. Oh, not to mention the clovers that are literally everywhere. And dude, clovers are nice. They got like a nice little tart sweetness to them. Yeah, these clovers are nice. I like them. We got these over here. We got this. Now, I have been doing my research and studying to find out what these different plants are, but there's so many different plants and there's a lot of different variations, because a lot of plants look very similar. This is not the only plant that looks like this. And then the leaf patterns. So a lot of plants will look very similar, and sometimes until that flower blooms, you really won't be able to tell what it is. So like that one, I was looking that one up, couldn't really tell what it was. But this over here, hold on. Somebody must have been over here. Yo, there was like 4 dandelions over here earlier. The yellow ones. Well, now there's only one. This is a dandelion. And see the way that you can tell it's a dandelion? Because dandelions, when it comes to the flowers, there's only going to be one flower on that stem. So see, there's one stem and you have one flower, and it's a completely yellow flower. And then when a dandelion goes to seed, it looks like that. And then another good thing, the leaves, they kind of remind me of shark fins or arrowheads, like with the Native American type of Indian. So however you want to describe these different things, that way it makes it easier for you to be able to identify these, is how you should do it. That's what it looks like to me, so that's how I describe it. Okay, so that was on the side of the house. There's the front door right there. Now if we come right here to this pretty much dirt and weed patch, you've got a ton of horseweed, also known as mare's tail, cow's tail. It's got a lot of different names. That's the thing when it comes to plants. They often have a ton of different names. So sometimes it can be difficult to figure out. Oh, there's a bee just flew past my face. But yeah, sometimes it can be difficult, definitely when you're starting out, to really get good at identifying plants. But don't worry, just give it some time. The better relationship that you build with them, the better it will be. And then we got this one. See, this is kind of like the one we saw on the other side. It kind of grows like dandelion, but a good indicating factor is that, like I said, the dandelion, it's only going to have one flower per stalk, and this one obviously has 2 right here. Even though the flowers haven't bloomed yet, that's what those will end up being. And then you can look at the leaves The leaf pattern. See, I'm thinking this is like a, yeah, when I looked this up earlier, it was saying this was an annual wall rocket, which is in the Brassicaceae family, which there's a lot of different, you know, common plants you can find at the store in that family. And I think this is pretty similar to arugula. Now, I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's okay for me to eat. Definitely don't do as I do, do as I say. You can really do whatever you want to do, but for the most part, it's not always the best thing to just, you know, ingest random herbs. I'm about to do it, but yeah, this is an older leaf. Typically, the older the leaf, you know, the more bitter it gets, and it's not as palatable for people who aren't used to eating herbs. But I think it's pretty good. It's not bad. Now, I don't know if this is, you know, the perennial or the annual. It's an annual wild rocket. You got an annual wild rocket and then a perennial wild rocket. So, like I said, there's so many different plants. Is, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, this doesn't taste half bad. I'm not gonna finish it, but it's not half bad. So we're gonna keep going further down the road, and I'm gonna show you even more things that you could forage in your local area. All right, so I was gonna walk past this area, but I mean, there's just so much abundance. Look at all these freaking sow thistles. And then this one, I'm not 100% sure. I think this one might be, what's it called? I literally just thought of it. I don't know what it is. So there's that. But look at that one though. It's beautiful. And you can tell, see, it looks like it's spiky, but it's actually not. You can touch it. Sometimes you'll get a little poke, but it's, other than that, it's pretty good. But yeah, you'll see it looks spiky on the edges. Then you can tell it's got a pretty pronounced white vein. You flip it up. You see that? And it's in a rosette, which means it comes out in kind of like a circle type of thing. So sometimes people will mistake that for dandelion because it's one of the many plants that has yellow flowers. And then I might as well show y'all this right here. This is some marsh parsley. Or is that the one? That one's definitely some young marsh parsley. So yeah, that's what we got. And there's a ton of herbs over here, but let's keep on walking down the road. Now we got this beautiful tree right here. Now what I really want to show y'all is over here. We've got all these beautiful Mustang grapes right here. They got a bunch of other names like most plants, but yo, this whole branch is covered in them. I can see them all around here. But yeah, they're green right now, so obviously they're not ready. But once they do ripen up and they turn black, oh yeah, I'm gonna be all over this. Okay, and probably about 30 feet down the road, we've got some dock. This is curly dock, also known as yellow dock. The bugs have been eating up on this, so that's why all the leaves are looking the way they look. But yeah, usually these curl up on the sides, and that's why they call it curly dock. And this one's good. You can eat the leaves. I mean, the stalk, it's got a pretty good thick stalk. The roots are good. Once these, see, you can see it right here. The difference between this is green, and then this one is starting to turn red, reddish brown. So there's that. Now these right here, with these wonderful little blue flowers, this goes to the dewberries. So if I can show it to y'all, y'all see that right there. That's nice and red and spiky. Let me see if I can find a better one for y'all. But yeah, there's actually berries right here. There's actually berries that grows on this right here. And they're very similar looking to blackberries. Oh, actually, right there, there's a dewberry. Nice. So, might as well since I'm here, right? That's so good. So yeah, there's dewberries and there's blackberries, and they look pretty similar. The way that I tell them apart is that the dewberries don't have as many bumps on them. The bumps on the dewberries are a little bit bigger. So I'm actually going to record a video of me picking some berries, so look out for that. But see, like I was saying, it's going to turn brown red later on down the road. And you can see that red berry right there. And we got the red vine, which it doesn't have the spikes on it, so this one does though. That one's got the spikes on it. Like I said, it's not, as long as you don't really press down on it, you'll be pretty good. But once you go in here trying to pick berries, then it will stick to your pants. So there's that. Yeah, these flowers look nice. Oh, look at that pollution. Look at that. Dr. Pepper drinking that, boy. So here's a little better look at a curly dock leaf. You see, because the sides kind of curl up like this, so that's why they call it curly dock. Also referred to as yellow dock, like I said. See? Oh, wow. Look at that. That was pretty cool. So as you can see, this is a pretty good sized field, and it goes way back in there. I haven't even explored this whole thing yet, but just know that it's pretty freaking serious. So anyway, I just want to show you that there's probably things, just like for me, there's things right next to my house, a bunch of different plants and fruits, you know, herbs that have the medicinal benefits, things that we can go out and forage and get for ourselves for free. And we don't even have to go to the store and always buy things. And I think it's a little bit better to get into the habit of foraging. A butterfly just flew by. But it's a little bit better to get into the habit of foraging that way, because this field right here, no one is monocropping it to grow commercial produce. No one's coming over here and spraying this with Roundup or all kinds of other different types of pesticides, rodenticides, herbicides, all that kind of stuff that's going to mess with your hormones, you know, going to kill the freaking, you know, the microorganisms that help this to be as beautiful as it is. And because of that, most likely, right? I can't prove this, but most likely everything that you're going to forage is going to be way more nutritious than even something that you might go to the store and buy and it's, you know, got an organic label slapped on it. So it's just something to be conscious of. Look at these right here. See, these are the grape leaves right here. So there's grapes all throughout here and all the way down there too. I'm telling you, it's just so plentiful. That's the beautiful thing about nature. Nature makes plenty of food for us to be able to go out and get for ourselves. And along with foraging and along with growing a garden yourself, fostering that connection with nature and these different plants, I'm telling you, it's the world. It could all be so simple, right? But anyway, that's the video. Appreciate you for watching. Definitely, if you want to see more videos of me foraging for stuff, let me know. Other than that, I thank you greatly. That's a microphone. And yeah, I will catch y'all later. This is the Suburban Forager, signing off.